I'm Jerry James Stone and you're watching Cooking Stone. And this is going to be a Cooking Stone quick tip. I'm going to show you how to blanch asparagus. Fresh asparagus is awesome. I mean, when it's in season, it's so flavorful. It has that nice sort of almost lemony, like grassy kind of flavor to it, which when you describe it doesn't sound as appealing, but those of you that love asparagus know exactly what I'm talking about. So the thing about blanching asparagus is that it keeps that freshness. It's still crisp, it's still nice and crunchy, but it's also cooked. So you can use it on a salad, you can saute it with some garlic. I mean, it just makes it really, really versatile. And once you know how to do it correctly, you'll be eating asparagus all the time, just like this guy. So we're gonna go ahead and blanch this asparagus. And if you're wondering why my asparagus looks like this, you should check out my how-to video on storing asparagus. So the thing about blanching asparagus, it really comes down to a couple things. One is it just sort of depends on the girthiness of the asparagus that you have. And I don't know why that sounds dirty, but you know, these are like medium size as far as asparagus goes. I've seen much thinner and I've seen much thicker. So it just sort of depends on how long you're gonna put this asparagus in this water. So this is medium size. Usually you blanch for about 1 to 2 minutes. This, I'm guessing, will probably be a little bit more than just a minute, but not much. And that's all it takes. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and trim off these ends, which we don't want it to have the woody part there. So now I'm going to take this asparagus and I'm going to put it into this hot water. And immediately, once it's in the hot water, I'm going to add ice to this bowl of water here, because while this is cooking, I want this water to chill. And when that water is really cold, once this is done blanching, I'm going to immediately take it from the boiling water and put it into the cold water to stop it from cooking. Now, I'll explain a little bit more once I do that. So let's go ahead first and put these in the hot water. And now I'm going to add some rather large ice cubes to this bowl of water in the background here, if I can get them out. And that's just to like cool that. And these are just going to cook for a couple minutes. Now, the thing here is, what you watch for is how green they get. So they just really start to brighten once they are cooking. And like, you know, when they get really bright green, they tend to be pretty close to done. And what I suggest doing, if you're not comfortable blanching, and this is like maybe the first time you've ever done something like this, because blanched vegetables are still crisp but cooked. So if you're not comfortable blanching, just take one of the asparagus, put it in there and do it, and then take it out and see if you did it too long. So this is actually getting pretty close to done. It's been in there just about a minute or so. I'm gonna let it cook just a little bit longer, and then I'm gonna take it out. And it should be ready to remove now. Take out the asparagus, and immediately transfer it to this bowl of ice water. Sometimes I obviously do not get them all. And you just want them to be in the ice water enough to stop the cooking. So once these don't feel warm anymore, they're done. You don't want them to necessarily be chilled, unless you're going to use them on, say, a chilled salad, and you don't want them to be cold. You just want them to like not be hot, and that's when they're ready.